Hello everyone, this is still size 6 and thank you so much for joining me for another video. And this video is about 6 skincare habits that you want to change that are going to greatly improve your skin. Now, when I say skin, I'm not just saying the skin on your face, although a couple of the habits that I have here that you would change are going to also improve the skin on your face as well. But this is skin as a whole. As we know, our skin is our largest organ. So this is going to be the skin on your body, the skin on your face. And I'll just get right to the video without rambling. I have been trying to change my lifestyle over the past couple of years and trying to filter out and weed out very unhealthy habits and trying to filter and incorporate healthy things into not only my diet but into my everyday routine. Am I totally unfailing? Absolutely. I would strive to be beautiful without so much makeup. I mean, yes, it's wonderful to be able to put on eyeshadow, and it's wonderful to be able to put on lipstick and some blush and some foundation, but if you don't want to do that, then you should right away. Okay. Product number 1 is Vaseline. Yeah, that's some bad stuff right there. I was using that stuff for years. My parents, God rest their souls, they didn't know any better. And when I was a little girl, way back in the day, they would take Vaseline and I'd have to smother it all on my face every single morning before I went to school. So I look like really shiny. It's crazy looking. I can't do that to Vaseline is, of course, petroleum or petrolatum. A lot of people know that, but did you know that it's considered to be a carcinogen in European unions? Yeah, that's pretty bad. Why not use shea butter instead? Shea butter does not clog your pores. It's an all-natural Shea butter fights aging and reduces dryness. It also reduces stretch marks and burn marks. So a lot of scars that you may have can be cleared up with shea butter. Vaseline can't do that. Shea butter on the bottom of my feet with some socks on after a shower or a bath. Go to bed, wake up in the morning. Yeah, it's pretty smooth on the bottom of your feet. A lot of people use Vaseline, but you can use shea butter as an alternative. So yeah, I use shea butter in the winter. It's very heavy and it's nice on my skin, but it's too heavy in the summertime for me. So I don't use shea butter in the summertime. Which brings me to product number 2. Yeah, baby oil. So at this point, you might be saying, what's wrong with baby oil? Okay, well, there's a lot wrong with baby oil. And yes, I put it on my babies many years ago, but now I know better. See, baby oil is a byproduct of petroleum. Yeah, it's mineral oil with fragrance. Why would we want to put that stuff on our skin? And because I'm keeping this video quite brief, I won't go into all of the details and negatives of the products, but I can tell you the positives of the products that I switched to, and I can pretty much sum it up in one word, and that is natural. So I switched from baby oil to olive oil. I add a fragrance. You can add lavender, and lavender is supposed to soothe you. And if you're going to put it on your baby, and lavender will soothe your baby as well. You can add it to bath oil. You can put it directly on their skin. Just make sure just a few drops of the lavender, I would say, to maybe about 4 ounces of oil. And I also use peppermint oil. Oh, my family loves the peppermint oil. And sometimes I mix it with coconut oil, olive oil, and coconut oil together, and it gives it a nice pimples type of Caribbean that blemishes. This brings me to the next product, okay? This is the thing. I have been breaking out really bad since I was a teenager, and I would always get some type of expensive product that I would smother on my skin at night to try to get rid of those blemishes. Well, it always seemed to work, and it worked pretty well. And after I used the product for maybe about 6 to 8 weeks, I noticed I had luxurious, clear skin. And then I would just go about my regular lifestyle. And within about, I would say 2 months, I'd noticed that all those blemishes would come back. Well, it took me many years to realize that I'm using the wrong thing in the daytime. I'm using regular moisturizer, and I should have been using sunscreen. I was tipped on to sunscreen probably about a year ago, and I cleared up the dark spots. I was using the sunscreen. The sunscreen prevents those dark marks from coming back. I say all that to say sunscreen is a necessity. if you're going to put moisturizer on in the daytime, then put it on. I'm not sure if you're supposed to put it on first or second. It might be first. I don't know for sure. And I don't know because I don't use moisturizer in the daytime. I simply use sunscreen. Sunscreen it tends to be a little greasy. So for me, I don't need a moisturizer on top of that or a moisturizer before that. Hi, my name is Still Size 6 and I'm a coffee addict. It used to be that bad. This next product is something that goes internally and not on top of your skin. And yeah, you guessed it, it's coffee. I used to drink coffee 2, 3, 4 times a day. It was nothing for me. I used to guzzle that stuff down. Is that I don't drink coffee so much because now I drink green tea. It is so good for your skin. It's loaded with antioxidants. Yeah, I know. I rambled about it in another video, so I don't want to keep going on and on and on. If you have questions, I'll put the link right up there. But green tea, you can drink about 2 or 3 cups a day. It will greatly benefit your skin. Trust me on this. The next product is for the dark spots on your skin. And at one time, I was spending a tremendous amount of money trying to lighten up those dark spots. But guess what? There is a product that will naturally lighten those dark spots. And it might be in your refrigerator right now. If it's not in your refrigerator, you can certainly find it at your local supermarket. It is buttermilk. And buttermilk has natural acids that found over the course of 2 months of using it on those dark spots would work the exact same way that a lot of those expensive over-the-counter lotions do on your skin. So all you gotta do is you dab it onto the dark spots, leave it on for 10 minutes and rinse it off. I tend to mix my buttermilk with a little bit of oatmeal because it gives it a better consistency and it's not as drippy. But yeah, and if you put it all over your skin and not just on your dark spots, it's going to brighten up your complexion altogether. Beautiful. And the last one is that zit that you get. You wake up in the morning and it's annoying. It might be smack dab right there. You don't have to use zit cream. You can use tamanu oil. Now I have a whole video out on tamanu oil. I just haven't done the updates as of yet. However, I have to say that when I've gotten a pimple, I have applied a little bit of tamanu oil, and sometimes it works overnight. Sometimes it takes me applying it a few nights for it to go away, but I'm very pleased with the results of tamanu oil. Tamanu oil is something that you can either locate on Amazon, 1 ounce of tamanu oil, and I saw it at Whole Foods also. So you can get it from your local nutrition store if you don't want to order it online. But yeah, tamanu oil works very that's going to wrap up this video. I just want to thank everyone so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed as of yet, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me on Twitter. Wonderfully blessed evening.